here we are on Nyx's side. We got a 5v5, 6k. Each player has 6,000 points to work with, which is gonna make the grand total 30,000. Same as a 10v10. But with fewer people, that means your micro is gonna have to be a lot stronger. That's the reason we're doing this, trying to improve micro folks. And also, presumably, they're gonna have far fewer ship counts overall. Team 1, ANS, we got Captain Chaos, Crow, Glitchy McGlitch, Internet Explorer, and Quiz, all on voice comms. Team 2, Forlorn Soul, Dramus, Kerbal, Sam, Lobster, Odo, I'm a Bean, also all on voice comms. I'm joined by Beef.
Hello.
Once again, we tried this already, that's why that deploy screen went so fast. We tried this already, but Quiz crashed out. Had everybody turn off their baked nameplates, and that seems to have fixed any stability problems. Alright, drop down with OSP. Let's go down the list here. 50s, 3 250 bulkers, 1 450 with an MLS, 2 secondary weapon. Bloodhounds and Bellbirds. And then some gun shuttles. Out of Forlorn Soul, Dramus is bringing big guns again. 450 bulkers. Railgun Ocello. EWR monitor. And his own pack scout shuttles. Kerbal Sam, Bloodhound. Mass Driver. Oh my god, have you brought 4 Mass Driver ships? Yes, you have. For, it's 12 Mass Drivers.
These look good. They're missing one, but that means you got a bunch of energy regulators. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are gonna be a goddamn menace. 450 Ocello and gun shuttle. Lobster, 250 bulkers. Man, so many bulkers on this team. You don't see that very often, but I guess the OSP needs a point sink, and the bulkers are a good point sink. Couple rockets, scouts, and a container ship. Interesting. Seems like a lot of points.
The enemy is securing zone combat.
Oh, I see. It's like one normal fleet and then one container fleet slammed together. Got it.
Like it.
50 ship, and then some more of these gun ships. Okay, out of beam the 100 mil on the plasma. Scout. Again, no dedicated capping fleet in the OSP. But they do have more shuttles this time, more just butts on the field.
Yeah, they got a lot of ships. Let's see what they do.
That's gonna be very important. Chaos, Axford Anchor, 450. Fighting Voxel's a naked beamer with a bullseye. He brought a bullseye on him this time. That's good. He needs that. Still very vulnerable to missiles, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. The only person in the OSP who has missiles is the, well, I guess the container launcher and the 450 bulker with MLS2s as a secondary.
The enemy secured zone
And then
combat.
some scouting corvettes. Crow really leaning into the rails this time, I guess, because last time the rails fucking killed, and the frigates just kind of got blown up. I think it was a little too much for him to imagine, so he's got 2 combat voxels and a defender frigate with him. Interesting. And then a bunch of rail destroyers.
Container missiles going out towards Alpha. Might get these shuttles.
Let's watch those.
No, they're going down now.
So a little bit while we continue going through these. Colosseum glitch, bringing Axford and an escort, and another Axford and another escort, and then a voxel. So 2 Axfords, 3 voxels. Pretty powerful fleet. A lot of guns. A lot of guns. Yeah, these are gonna miss those, but they might run into the fleet at the back.
Shuttle being taken out of Delta by a capping Foxhole. I like this.
The enemy secured zone dagger.
Voxel. Very nice. Very nice. And an Explorer with 2 Axfords and then a whole bunch of Corvettes.
The
I think
enemy
they're
is
gun
securing
Corvettes. Yeah,
zone
they're gun
Atlas.
Corvettes. And Quiz with a wide smattering of Corvettes. Just a few of them. And then a missile ship. Nice.
Oh, mass drives coming on the Vauxhall Delta. The Delta. Oh no.
The enemy is securing zone
A
box.
gun cruiser and a beam destroyer and a frigate. Man, look at how much damage this voxel ate. I saw those mass drivers come in. We were browsing through Quiz, but I was on top of the voxel. Yeah, 12 MDs chock full energy regulators is gonna be pretty dang good.
He's lost all his
The enemy is
restores
securing
with
zone
those mass
dagger.
driver hits, and the rockets are cleaning it up now.
Yeah, that went right into the middle and just killed that critical area.
The
Damn.
enemy secured zone Atlas.
Good catching them stores. Yeah, the tie-dye's not too bad yet, but my frame rate is in the toilet.
Starry's coming out, trying to get this shuttle or the Corvette swarm.
Might be able to. Oh,
The
maybe
enemy
not.
secured
Not sure what
zone
seekers
box.
are on top of this thing. It's getting decoyed.
All these mass.
Quite a few misses. Yeah. Similar things happening to OSP where they're getting kind of bottled in their spawn.
The enemy secured
I
zone
guess
dagger.
Quiz again. Someone got a ship, so I guess Quiz just doesn't have the PC to handle this sort of environment. It's probably getting a RAM overload. Getting booted from the game.
Who was the lucky person? Oh no.
We got a ships. Crow got his ships. I guess we can't do these. At least not with these players.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Quiz has been having some crashing problems.
Oh.
His PC just isn't up to it. He's the one he also crashed out on the deployment screen in the game before this that we had to rehost. No one else is having that problem, but yeah, Quiz can't. So, ooh. A bunch of containers get cleared up by the reactor explosion of the ship they were going to hit.
I like these three Corvettes sitting here above Delta, just waiting.
Ooh, yeah, waiting for a counter cap. Come here and just gun things down.
These shuttles being kind of thrown into Bravo for free. There's too many CLs.
Yeah, that was happening last game too. Just going for the cap and like, why? Even if you actually get the cap off, it's going to be immediately counter capped. Weird.
These liners are getting good position on this fleet here. At Bravo, I see a beam. Beam Keystone.
Oh man. Mass driver bulk are getting.
Securing zone
Now
dagger.
this is a 450 getting shredded by rail fire from above. That's a lot of fires. Oh my. And you only got 40 C teams. Yeah, that's this thing's gonna burn to death. Ships are shooting. Getting some good damage down the field. Being not quite able to kill off this shuttle. Shoots the drive out from under him though. Oh, now the damage is adding up. Yeah, that was fine.
And the beam.
He's dead.
Container.
How much did that cost him though? We'll burn that out for a little too long. That shuttle. A lot of S2s going after the rail fleet. I don't think he's got quite the volume of them though.
The enemy
Even though these
secured
don't
zone
have
dagger.
that good BD. There's enough of it, yeah. Oh, they don't have the range is what the problem is.
Are they fizzing out right before they get to...
Yeah, a couple hundred meters. But they might be getting shot? I honestly can't tell.
Can't tell either. No, because they're going past the fleet.
Yeah. So they're getting shot with the defenders. Really strong hold on Bravo. The ANS team. They're in a really good position to get on top of this container ship and just ruin it. Those mass drivers, man. What the fuck? That is one hell of a build.
It is. Container's coming in. Dude's just smacking this axe raid. Oh,
Yeah.
great containers. Even going through most of the unit. Oh, no, he was a frontliner. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was a really good pick. You got just a little too far away from the PD net. And the stone walls weren't enough with those coming around the corner like that. And
It's just a slugfest. Look at that fire exchange.
Yeah, it's brutal.
The plasma's starting to come in now. I haven't really touched this voxel yet, but it will.
What's going on the delta side of the map? Nothing. There is nothing going on over here. A couple shuttles have come and tried to cap, but they've been cleaned up by Callus's team, which is going to recap it, and that's going to stay in ANS hands for a long time. SP is hard committed on this Bravo side of the map. It might have been a little too much without having cap game control.
Maybe a little too much.
Another ship getting just torn to shreds by these rails. And the follow-up. More control teams, so it's going to be a little less bad, but still pretty dang bad. Reactor crit coming up too. Oh, look at that volley fire.
The enemy is securing zone dagger.
Just shredding all their ships that come into range. health even close enough for a keystone to come in.
My. Yeah, it's a little bad because if this thing's drive gets shot out from under it, it's gonna not be able to get behind cover. I mean, it's too late for it anyways. It doesn't matter. Ship is dead. Ooh. Mass driver's going right into the nose on the keystone. Redding the beam. Yeah, 0%.
Yeah, he's not gonna survive much longer.
No, not against that.
Oh,
The enemy secured
mass
zone
mass
dagger.
drivers are great for keystones.
God.
Some more containers coming in. Don't go for a dead ship. Oh,
Oh,
oh!
they might.
Are they going for? They're going for the voxel.
Oh dear. Could be very bad for that voxel. Yeah, it's gonna be very bad for that voxel. Winter's coming out, but some of them are going on to the decoys. Glonk.
These are great containers. Who is
Man.
playing those?
Lobster.
Lobster? Yeah.
The enemy is
Good,
securing
good
zone
containers,
Atlas.
man.
Very nice. Agreed. Alright, next line ship has been targeted by the ANS fleet. God, those freaking mass drivers, man.
This is just a race of who could just kill who's. This
Yeah.
is so cool to watch. to be
DPS
honest.
race.
Yeah.
I think the OSP's winning it too.
I don't know. I don't want to be biased on this, but I don't know. They're losing Axfords and Voxels too. Like
It's true.
they may not win on points, but they might win the battle.
Yeah? Yeah, oh my god. Especially with these mass drivers.
The enemy secured zone
Once
Atlas.
they choose to fire at a ship, it's just done. It's just out of the game entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, unlike Rails, they do hurt a lot more too. Like instant.
Yeah. And
Rails, you die by 1,000 needles.
looks like they've saved a couple shuttles, maybe just the one actually. No, well, no, two. One's capped alpha. Nice, they need that. Too bad. I'd see this thing go under and go to Charlie, but he doesn't know that this is a free area. And I guess it's not entirely free. We got Quiz and Glitchy and Chaos on the side of the map. Just ready.
Where's Keystones? Beams looking at something. Oh, they see the shuttle. Run! Thank you for.
Ooh, a couple missiles finally coming out of the ANS team. I wonder what they're going for. This was pretty all together. God, this is madness. So what the this is kind of what the RP battles wind up looking like. You just have an absurd volume of ships, really high-end ships, all in kind of the same area, just blasting at each other. It's not gonna matter. She's gonna get Sarissa, and presumably the next one's short to follow. So we're not gonna follow that. Need to recognize that this voxel's dead and switch off.
Yeah.
Yeah, when to switch off of a dead target is something I've noticed a lot of people have problems with.
You kind of have to be on it. Like,
The
if
enemy
you're
is
shooting at a
securing zone
target, don't be
eclipse.
afraid to zoom in on it and just listen when you think it's gonna die.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Look for the smoke. And the time that lifeboats come out, the ship can hide like this voxel, targeting, it's just gonna peek under. You gotta pick something else now, it's further out. He's probably gonna focus on the Axford. Guess that's a viable target. I would start shooting these sprinters if you can see them.
Yeah, I think the spinners need to go real soon because the meat of the ANS team is pretty crippled. They've got all these cap ships. Of course, these are off. Just way at the end of the map. Let's see, these get broken up and spread around a little bit to defend points. I guess he doesn't really need it. And some the ANS team decided to go cap Echo. Pack of containers. Where are these
The
going?
enemy secured zone eclipse.
Oh, interesting. Some of the MCRN ships went to a different player. Scroll got a few and Glitching McGlitch got a few. I guess you're not allowed to exceed the 10 cap limit.
Makes sense.
That's pretty cool. These are all gonna get cleaned up. Held them a little too long. So they didn't get a chance to release from their cruise path and then sniff and deploy their decoys. Spectacle of this is wild.
The enemy is securing zone atlas.
Oh, some missiles going out, hitting something. Oh, I guess shotgun.
HEKP going down the line of this Bulker. Oh my. And it is a very large volume of damage that has been inflicted upon this. Look at that. There's another one!
The enemy secured zone atlas.
Goodness.
All these masses. I just keep following whatever they're shooting at.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see the damage numbers of those things. Blasting that, yeah, just remove the keystone from existence. See you later. Gone. Vanished to the Shadow Realm. Fortunately, ANS has all the points. And I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. Although if an Axford has Auroras on it, it will be eating containers.
Don't really need Auroras now.
Nope.
Kind of sad, but true. Yeah.
Yeah. Should be kind of removed from the game, or they've been turned into an OSP tool via the Ocello.
Yeah. That's when the Auroras came. But Defender, very good. I see a lot of rebounds. I only ever really see it work on BBs because you can place so many of them.
You don't know about the rebound buff strat?
Oh, I know about that, but it's usually just on BBs. Axford, yeah, I could do it if it was bow on. But on the side, I would rather have more defenders. Just, I think maybe a stone wall.
There's also no I mean, assuming if that guy has auroras, presumably he doesn't know about the rebound
No,
buff
I don't.
strats either. So yeah.
Well, he's got rebounds.
Yeah. But I mean, if you can buff rebounds to be better than Stonewalls. God. Mass Driver's continuing to just remove things from the game. It's so fast with this menu. Just like that, this voxel is basically dead. It's a true testament to Nebulous that like 80% of the weapons in the game make me go, wow, I really want to use that now whenever I see them used.
Yeah, I think a lot of people see this and be like, I want to play Rails.
Yeah.
And this is just, I think it's just because it's 6K on Nick's design, and yeah, you can use these type of weapons to
Yeah.
great advantage.
Yeah. Indies and rails are super good on this map.
Pillars, not so much.
They can be if you're smart about it. You can't do the like, I'm just going to sit 7 million miles up top. You kind of got to get down in it.
Yeah, and then you're in risk of getting missiled. It's not fun.
For sure. But you can sometimes get away with it if you're sticking with your fleet and you're like hanging right behind everybody else.
Yeah, can be done.
Promised Puppy I'd make a double rail Axford fleet and mess around with that. Talking about rails and balance discussion this morning. I guess I'm gonna have to do that at some point.
What is the what is he gonna bring?
Oh, I don't know if we're like gonna be playing with or against each other or anything. It's just something that came up. I was like, oh man, so people were talking about how rails are just useless. It's like, well, no. Specifically the retarded rails. It's like, no, you can put them on Axfords, and if you play close into your team, you can be like an anchor. And it's actually really strong. So far, I've seen it done. And there was a lot of doubt. I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to make a fleet for this. And Puppy was like, yeah, absolutely do that. I want to see it. Oh, okay.
Oh, this Axford getting pummeled by 450.
Yeah.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
Yeah, but again, it's not Annihilation. This has been really cool to watch. But this has been a story of points.
Maybe we should run these as Annihilation.
Yeah, maybe.
And set a timer.
Yeah, 30-minute timer Annihilation.
Yeah.
It's honestly not a bad idea. I think we'll go back to 3K after this, though. With Quiz having stability problems. The frames have definitely not been great on my side. It doesn't bother me that much, but I've gotten lots of complaints.
Yeah, I'm sitting at like 20, 28.
Yeah, I feel like I'm down towards 11 or 12.
Zone Eclipse.
Which is pain. insane. Like, I can deal with 20, no big deal. But lower than that, it gets kind of unpleasant. My old CRT and Scanline's ass is like, this is too much.
Well, at least OSP is able to recap 2 of the points.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll be able to. I don't know if they're gonna be able to hold them, but we'll see.
I want to see them clean this up and then just cap everything else on the map and win. What do you think?
They could just disengage, leave the rails up top, push the sprinters away, clean up Delta or Bravo, and they could cap everything but Delta to be in a really good stance. But I still think they would need it though.
I think so as well. Since
Pretty sure they would need it.
Like 900 points behind.
If the shuttle could fly as fast as it could to Delta, be the first one capped. They got a tug at A. He's already damaged. Who cares about caps? Let's just look at the pretty mass drives going to this Axford.
Looking at the containers going into this lot. So, but I like mass drivers too. Let's see, where is that?
He was green 3 volleys ago.
So this one?
5 volleys ago.
Oh my.
Well, they stopped shooting at him.
Switch to the next one.
Ouch.
Yeah. Fucking brutal. Oh, she's looking up to Cap Alpha, getting shot at. It's like 250?
We're contesting zone Atlas.
450 HE isn't that good against sprinters, but enough volume goes down the field that I'm start doing more. This is solo. Rails. Rails!
He's doing what he's gotta do to hold the cap.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta die to hold the point.
Finally, Mats is coming in on these shuttles or sprinters. Actually, deleting one really fast.
So got another pack of sprinters getting containered, but I think they're gonna clean it up. Yeah.
The enemy is securing zone Atlas.
Oh, what OSP can do when they have locks.
Yes. Bonk. Alright, switch to the next one. Yeah, putting 3 MDs on one is not something I've tried.
Yeah, you don't struggle with powering, you throw more
The enemy
E-regs
secured
on.
zone Atlas.
It's really cool. Usually do 4, but it has been a long time since I've used the mass drivers.
Well, all he has is 4.
He's got, no, he's got 3. I mean, like, 4 mass drivers per ship.
Yeah.
Let's get through. Nice use of extra rewards. Really cool.
Just shoot so fast.
Nice, pushing the next target. Very good. Who blocked these?
The enemy is securing zone boxer.
Can't read that from over here. Colosseum. Nice. Bonk.
We are contesting zone boxer.
That's really left for the ANS is the rail fleet
Enemy is
and
securing
sprinters.
zone Atlas.
But it's kind of all I need. Just got some ships on the bottom side of the map ready to fight. Anything severely damaged.
The enemy is securing zone boxer.
Alright, 250s or 120s on your Corvettes. Which do you prefer?
It'd have to be the 120s.
We are contesting zone Atlas.
I'm not the biggest fan of running a swarm like this.
The enemy is securing zone Atlas.
But I understand why he's bringing the 250s on, packing a punch at least.
Yeah, I think if you're doing the like swarm, you bring the 250s, but I usually use my Corvettes as capping tools. And for that, you want the 120s to fight the shuttles really well.
Yeah, and I usually put missiles on them too, so that slot's taken by missiles.
I've been thinking about adding missiles, but I haven't wanted to take that plunge because my micro's not quite there yet. Play a very low micro-intensive version of Nebulous with my missile gameplay, I'm gonna be real.
We are contesting zone Atlas.
It's pretty fun to be like doing these games to improve micro, and I think about it like my micro's fucking ass. So I play missiles all the time.
It's alright. Missiles are really fun to play.
Yes, they are. Ugh. Anytime I play anything else, I'm like, that was pretty cool, but I want to go back to missiles. So in this constant state of, I want to play other things, because all the weapons in this game are really cool and fun and interesting. But I also kind of just want to play missiles, because missiles are awesome.
Yeah, I do enjoy missiles too. I love beams though. If I have to say my favorite weapon to use is the beam.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's by far the funnest one to use. I've had some real good beam duels against other keystones. It's like you can get nose on first, and you'd launch your heck peas at them. It was fun. Containers coming in on these sprinters though. Oh.
No way. These are not getting through that.
Bonk,
No
bonk,
way.
bonk.
What?
We are
There's
contesting zone
half of
dagger.
one.
Yeah.
GG.
Yep. It's the ball game, as they say.
Was a great slugfest.
Indeed. It's pretty obvious who's going to win this match from the start, but that was a very entertaining battle over here on the Bravo side. Now we wait for the battle report. Alright, yeah, some people had some ships, whatever. I want to see what the rails and the mass drivers did. 185 rounds fire. 185 hits, 172 expended, which means we got some punch through lands. So many hits on these. It's so many freaking fires. Alright, let's go take a look at the mass drivers. Colosseum. 23,000, 24,000, 23,000. 22,000. Oh my god. So that's like 96,000
Yeah.
damage just with fucking mass drivers. It wasn't enough.
We'll name that fleet Fleetus Deletus.
For sure. That was a real cool game.
Was a really cool game.
I don't think there's that much point going on with this AAR 23K, nice. Since it's such an odd game, it's kind of hard to get a feel for numbers.
I mean, they were shooting at everybody.
Yeah.
Getting. I mean, some things don't have a lot of damage on them. Glitchy's fleet, not a lot of damage done or dealt.
Yeah.
Sorry, not much dealt, but he did cap a lot. So I mean,
He's mostly playing goalie Echo Delta side,
yeah.
which was important. That's the game. If you want to participate in this sort of silly madness, got a Discord link down in the description. Huge thanks to Beef for being here, as always.
Thanks for having me.
And reveling in the mass drivering.
Oh yeah, those were fun to watch.
I will see you in the battle space.